All right. All right, Gemini, what do you see here?
I see the Connect to Data window in Tableau Public with options to connect to files or other connectors. Like Mark might have the data set you need. Do you usually get your
And it will
data from the
be, you're
same
on a
source,
Mac,
or do
so
you
it'll
use multiple
be
different
in,
locations? Sounds like you're waiting for Mark to tell you where to find the data. Great.
Gemini, I'm not there yet.
I'm just trying to be helpful, but I don't want to rush you. Does that mean Mark has found the data set? Okay, I see you're setting up a relationship between the orders and returns tables using order ID. Is there something specific you're trying to analyze with these relationships? Of course. Given the orders, people, and returns tables, what kind of information are you hoping to highlight in your simple dashboard? Let's rank your top 10 customers by sales. Would you like me to guide you through the steps?
Yes, please.
Sure thing. Drag customer name to the row sales to the column shelf. Let's build that top 10 customer dashboard. All right.
if
You could predict future sales trends based on historical data and seasonal patterns. Would you like to create that type of view?
Yes.
Okay, let's start by dragging the order date to columns and profit to rows. Does that make sense?
What we are trying to do is to test out Google's Gemini stream capability and help me build awesome Tableau dashboards. Is that fair to say?
Yep.
Okay. So let me go to my Google Cloud Console. Heard about this new thing called vibe coding? It's like what we are doing right now. Impromptu jumping into something and using AI and build something awesome in less than an hour. There used to be days when people used to spend over hackathons 36 hours, 48 hours to build cool stuff. Now it's called vibe coding. Do stuff using AI in fraction of the time you spend at a hackathon.
That's crazy. But then again, it doesn't surprise me because, like, I've built GPTs that I use to create synthetic data sets that would take me weeks to put data together, and now I can do it in 30 minutes.
Yep. All right. So we are in a Google Cloud project, and we are in this Vortex AI space. And underneath that, we have Vortex AI Studio, which is where you can see stream real time. Okay. So this option lets me actually pick the entire window. So I'm going to pick, or maybe Chrome tab. I think I'll pick the window. And then share. You know what? Let's do this. Let's see. Hey, Gemini, what do you see on my screen?
I see the Connect to Data window in Tableau Public with options to connect to files or other connectors.
I have Mark with me, who's a Tableau expert. So we both together are going to build a cool Tableau dashboard. Mark, you mentioned there's going to be some data set.
Sounds like Mark might have the data set you need. Do you usually get your
And it
data
will
from the
be,
same
you're on a
source,
Mac,
or do
so
you
it'll
use
be
multiple different
in your
locations?
documents. There should be a folder called My Tableau Repository.
Sounds like you're waiting for Mark to tell you where to find the data. Great. Does that mean Mark has found the data set?
And all of the relationships should automatically, as you drag the other ones in. So drag people in and then drag in returns.
Okay.
And returns goes to orders, sorry. There you go.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, Gemini, what do you see here?
Okay, I see you're setting up a relationship between the orders and returns tables using order ID. Is there something specific you're trying to analyze with these relationships?
I want to build a dashboard, help me navigate.
Of course. Given the orders, people, and returns tables, what kind of information are you hoping to highlight in your simple dashboard?
Mark, what's some cool stuff that we can extract from this data?
So we can do
sales performance with
sales and
returns
profit
factored in.
analysis, top and bottom customers. There's quite a bit we can look at.
Let's rank your top 10 customers by sales. Would you like me to guide you through the steps?
Yes, please.
Sure thing. Drag customer name to the row sales to the column shelf. Let's build that top 10 customer dashboard. All right. Drag customer name to the row shelf and sales to the column shelf like before. After that, I can walk you through filtering for the top 10. Shall we do that?
Yes.
Next, drag sales to the column shelf. Do you see the bar graph?
I'm not sure why it's referencing the
Okay,
bar
to get a
graph.
bar graph, we still need to bring the sales over to the columns area. It's currently still on the left, under data.
I just dropped the sales.
Yep, that's it. We can reorder it too. Click and drag sales to the left of customer name on the shelves. Do you see the chart reordering as you drag?
No, I don't see it. Can you help me find?
I can. Great. Do you see the chart reordering as you drag? Perfect. Now right-click on customer name and go to Filter. Then select Top. This will open a new window. Shall we proceed with these steps?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
In that new window, make sure the By Field option is selected, then
No,
simply
I'm not
enter
there yet, Gemini. I'm not there yet.
It's the first option in that menu.
Apologies. I'm just trying to be helpful, but I don't want to rush you.
Gemini, help me.
Okay, I see the Filter Customer Name window. Click on the top/bottom tab, then select Top by Field, enter 10, and click Apply.
By field. Enter 10. Okay. And then apply. Okay. Okay. Apply.
And now?
Okay. I have top 10. Is that it?
Yep, that is it. Do you want to save it?
Yeah, I'll do it later.
Sure. What other types of insights are you hoping to extract from this data?
Mark, tell me some complex problem. Like some only experts can do that type of stuff.
So
You
let's
could
take a
analyze the
look
correlation
at.
between discount rates and sales to see if higher discounts lead to increased sales or if they impact profitability. Are you interested in that? Okay, I see that you are selecting a new sheet.
That was what I was going to recommend.
That's smart.
Yes, I think that would be helpful to start a fresh analysis.
Okay.
What are you thinking of visualizing on this sheet?
Something really cool and really complex to identify from this data set. Profitability.
All right.
If
You could predict future sales trends based on historical data and seasonal patterns. Would you like to create that type of view?
Yes.
Okay, let's start by dragging the order date to columns and profit to rows. Does that make sense?
Order date to column, profit to rows. Do I have a profit? Okay.
yeah,
Okay, here. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Gemini, go on. Can you still hear me, Gemini?
I think she crashed.
Oh, yeah, she crashed. Gemini, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
What can I do?
So
Great.
help me
Well-
build the profitability dashboard on my Tableau web portal.
Okay, so you want to build a profitability dashboard on Tableau. Have you already connected your data source?
Yes, I've connected the data source. Do you see my screen, by the way?
Yes, I can see your screen. I see you have order data connected and a line chart of profit over time.
Yeah.
What's the... Okay, what would you like to do with it?
Profitability
Do you want to...
dashboard. Okay, I'm gonna mute this. Mark, tell me what exactly would be the most complex one to build. I actually muted, so Gemini cannot hear me.
Okay, so my thought would be to do like how do discounts affect profitability at a you can go to the product level, you can look at customer orders,
Okay.
and then you can look at geography.
All right, Gemini, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, help me build a chart which helped me understand how discounts might affect my profitability by geography.
You want to create a chart that shows... Okay, let's start building this map. First, drag state/province to the view. What happens?
Okay, I see US maps.
Now that you have your map, let's add some color to represent profitability. Drag profit to the color mark. How does the map change?
Yep, now it's colorful.
I see that the states are now colored based on their profit values. What else would you like to investigate on this map?
I wanted to understand how is my discount strategy helping or not helping in terms of the profitability.
To see the impact of discounts, drag discount to the color mark. This will overwrite the profit colors. Do you see how the color shading changes now?
Yes.
So
What
the
do you
thing that
notice
it doesn't
about the states that have
understand
discount values?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
is that the discount values are percentages,
Okay.
so they're non-additive.
Okay. Gemini, we're not quite there yet. It's not helpful at all. Be more creative.
Okay, I understand you are Could you tell me what you observed after applying the changes?
I just see colors change. I don't see any numbers or the impact.
To show profit and discount numbers, drag both to label. Now hover over a state. Do you see both profit and discount values in the tooltip?
Fit into the label.
Now that you've added both profit and discounts to the labels, what patterns or relationships do you observe between these two variables across different states?
So the tooltip on Ohio says discount and a negative profit. What's the insight from it? Does it mean a discount of $152 is getting me a profit of minus $16,000?
The tooltip shows that Ohio has a discount of $152.40 and a loss of $16,971. So this could suggest that the discounts offered in Ohio might not be effective in increasing sales or profitability. Would you like me to help you explore it further?
Hold on. Is that a fair understanding, Mark? No.
It's missing context.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's not there yet. It cannot solve complex problems. Maybe it can tell, hey, I need to change the color. What should I do? Maybe it will tell, hey, drag and drop this into the color section, or increase the size, or how to create a label. Those entry-level stuff.
It'll help you build basic vizzes.
Yeah.
But past that, I think it's going to struggle.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
And I think the problem is it's not grounded in the data.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have the context.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah, I was just curious to see if a person is paired with an AI agent right next to them, and would we be able to amp up. It's actually counterintuitive just by spending last 15 minutes. I couldn't focus on what exactly it's saying.
Yeah.
Anyhow, this is a cool experiment, Mark. I just wanted to see if it really helps or not.
Yeah, and we're doing something very similar in Tableau Agent, where it will guide you. Where is the volume? Sorry.
The phone. I'm gonna turn on the phone, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a weird echo. We've got Tableau Agent where it'll tell you how to build a basic viz. It'll create a calculation and basic stuff like that. But as far as context and insight, it's just not there yet.
Yeah. So an agent within Tableau, which can, whatever you're just saying is an agent embedded in Tableau, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, for like basic guidance, and I go and watch Andy's video because he did a really good job of kind of laying it out.
Okay.
But like for basic guidance for just learning, I think it can be helpful.
Okay. Yeah, the other day I was actually building a dashboard on another tool, and I didn't know. I needed to change the axis, the legend from left to right. There were two charts lying on top of each other, and the numbers on both of them are overlapping each other.
Yeah.
I should have gone by a chart which has two lines, but I went old school, overlapped and all brute force stuff. But then I figured out how to do that. This is much later, how to do this on a single chart with two lines. That happened only after me asking Gemini on my side. I put my Gemini app right next to me and I asked, hey, Gemini, I wanted to build this. I built this in a very bad way and I wanted to make it right. How do I do it? Then it just showed me you can do this by selecting one chart. But in my case, the problem was you're using the same dollar value to picture or to the chart for two curves. And then Gemini went on and said, you need to create a duplicate of that data set and keep it right next to you, and then use it for the other line and apply the filters, whatever you want, for both the dollar values. I needed that line graph for two different dollar values, for two different filter conditions. I don't do visualizations on a daily basis, and for me to figure that out just by myself took some time. Yeah.
It'll get there. It's just not there yet.
Yeah. Anyhow, Mark, thank you so much.